So what does my stance look like? Let me show you what my stance looks like. What are the main points of that stance? Yeah. Low, outside. All good points. Okay. That lead hand. Hey, can I shut this door? Hey girls, you're gonna have to be quiet, get off the mat. All right. So,
hey, y'all gonna have to hush, please.
low, protecting the closest target that they have, right? How low?
Your hand is touching down.
Yep, and if I need to know if I'm low enough, boom. Okay? We talked about 2-on-1s. All right? Super important, but kind of complicated. All right? Hard to teach. All right? That is a 2-on-1. That is. You're going to take yourself down. All right? But what's the next most prominent hand fighting technique out there? All right, those of you who've done jiu-jitsu tournaments are highly aware. Those of you who have wrestled for more than 2 minutes. Can I use you here?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Collar tie. Okay, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. You'll see it on cave paintings. You'll see it on cave paintings from 9,000 years ago. Okay, it is a ancient technique because it is a natural technique. Okay. What is the collar tie? A collar tie is a hook and a frame. It's actually 2 things. All right, we try to treat it the same, and we end up sacrificing a bit of both. Okay, so when I'm trying to maintain space and he's moving into me, I keep my elbow pointed into him. I'm not so much worried about controlling his head because I'm just trying to keep space. If I'm trying to mess with his posture or test it, that's when the hook becomes more prominent. Does that make sense? Okay, so it's a combination of frame and hook. All right, like a lot of things, a lot of good things. Okay. So, I use this collar tie, but if I don't manage that far arm, so please remember this. A collar tie is a two-handed affair. Okay? Meaning, they're fine. They're being quiet. It's that door opening and closing 1,000 times that makes me want to spin you back. This is a long one. If I lock that, my wife will stab me. So, and anyway, we need a new building with a third room that I can ban children forever, even my own. All right, so I collar tie. All right, I keep that cup when I want to mess with the posture. I keep the elbow strong when I want to maintain space. All right, wonderful tool, wonderful technique, and right, very common. You must be able to address this, but you must also be able to use it offensively. Okay? You must be able to use it offensively. There are 2 main techniques that I would use. Okay. There are 2 main techniques that I would use with the collar tie. One of them being the ankle kick, and one I'm going to introduce tonight as the modified Sologari. All right, found a good no-gi jiu-jitsu guy that I thought you were drinking my Dr. Pepper. I was about to fly across the room.
I definitely not drink
Like
that.
a witch on a broom handle.
Come to Marvin.
That is mine!
Marvin. Alright, bro. See you, Marvin.
Really? Tiny boxing
I
ring?
can't wait.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta
I
do it.
can't wait.
You gotta do it.
Of course. Of course.
Why?
I wanted him to use
Who?
Connor.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'm good with you. He's been talking a lot today.
Good. He needs this. I'll tell you. His mouth is saying, please put me in about that. Please put me in about that. I think it'll be okay. I didn't think those clouds would come out of that.
Kelly, come here. Shut up, bro. I'm talking too much. I'm better than you.
All right, if we can pop it on the floor, please.
Don't go to the camera.
Where's there? All right, you're my new Aaron. Okay. No, they're there. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Fine. Say that for me. Fine. Just hit the Marine Corps.
I basically just have to yell the whole time I'm teaching y'all in my class. I'm just like, so we're gonna do some rifles.
Look, I get here today. I'm a drunk. I remember I was in the Marine Corps, and there's a kid I was giving a GPS class.
Very much.
And he kept turning around like that, sitting there, and all of a sudden I was like, if I, out of the middle class, there's like 70 Marines, and I like launched at him. I was like, if I see your back one more fucking time, I will kick you so hard you will pass the fuck out. Anyway, so, but I wouldn't do that now. When I establish a collar tie, if I go and I just think about collar tie here, you know what's going to happen here? Nope. What's going to happen? Especially at wipeout level. Nope. That. All right, we're going to go right into 80s wrestling. All right.
My personal favorite.
Okay. Now, that being said,
You still hear him?
that's fine. It's a lot less. It's a lot less with the door closed.
No lines up outside.
What motherfucker?
All right, so Jesus, take the wheel. All right, so from here, all right, I use my collar tie, and if I'm listening and I remember the face of my father, all right, I collar tie and I use my second hand preemptively stopping the counter collar tie. That being said, the technique I have chosen to show you today accounts for stupidity. And so, if I collar tie and collar tie, the game's not over. Okay? That is not ideal. I want to expressly make you understand that it is not ideal. It is not ideal to allow a second collar tie. Okay, so I'll demonstrate both. Now, the osoto gari, if I was wearing pajamas and he was wearing pajamas, okay, would be me stepping out and pushing him down. Because of gi, yeah, you're like, yeah, okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm like trying to do. All right, so I can't do that realistically because our hips are too far back because we're not in the gi and the particular rule set. Thank you for sleeping.
I just was bugging me earlier. So
Thank you.
Sorry.
That's because we don't have a dustpan, and I never remember. All right, I go to Lowe's like every day for the tools. All right, tools. I can't help it. All right, so from here, all right, I block, I hook, but I'm not going to step all the way out here because, as you can tell, guess what's going to happen to me here? Oh, osoto gari. It's a mirrored position. All right, so what we're going to do instead, all right, is we're going to back step in, but I'm going to go at a 90 degree. Okay, I'm going to go at a 90 degree. Hear me on this. This can be an extremely dangerous technique, only if you bro it. Okay? If I look over and I see this, okay, we're going to have problems. All right? If you blow someone's knee out because you didn't want to take the time to learn technique, all right, that's going to upset me. So, I'm here, I back step, I'm facing 90 degrees. Am I facing him? No, I'm facing at 90 degrees. All right? Not 90, 90. Okay? I'm going to put my leg here. I am not kicking this out. I am not trying to lift a human being this way. If I were to try that to David Acevedo with all his weight on that leg, you know what would happen? Nothing. Okay? And I'm telling you, that's you have to be able to use, and besides, The only, I'm saying that gravity, I'm saying that gravity pulls down on you harder than me, okay? And so when I step into this, I'm not kicking his leg, I'm blocking it. I'm blocking it, okay? You're gonna have to be strong with your collar tie here because after blocking his leg, I'm going to use that collar tie and move him at what degree? 90. You see where this is going, right?
Yeet.
Yeet, yeet.
Question.
Yes.
Oh, are you done showing the technique? I have a question.
I am not, but go ahead.
So, can you go back to that back step?
Yes.
So, when you're at that back step, the might not be back step. So, does your hip not does it not need to touch his?
It doesn't. Okay.
So,
in fact, if he was in a traditional wrestling stance here, if I made that a requirement, I would never get this. Okay. The reason why we're choosing 90 degrees instead of coming out here is because he's bent over.
So, if your hips are close, knee tap, if it's not, then this one.
Why are my hips close? And why? Where did I show you knee tap from? It's important.
You have an underhook.
That's right. So watch me. Here an underhook, collar tie. See the difference in depth? Makes sense? So a knee tap, is it possible here? Absolutely, but I'd be doing it at range. All right? So I'm essentially doing a knee tap, except I'm using my leg to do the tapping. Does that make sense? Okay? Tapping, not kicking backwards into their knee.
You're looking at donkey kicks.
All right? No donkey kicks unless you're opening doors.
That's right.
Okay? That's how you open doors. All right. Ideal? Not ideal, but not the end. Okay? Back step, or bring the step in. I don't care. All right? Bring the step in, block, and now all I'm going to do now is focus on moving his upper body in this direction. That's it. Okay? I'm tilting the cow. All right? When I want you to learn how to throw, and when I want you to learn how to wrestle, I want you to take out the fair strongman, okay? And I want you to become the coffee table. All right, when I drank a lot, all right, I had a coffee table in the living room that was my nemesis, okay? So I would come out of the room, just a shirt, no pants, no underwear, and I would hit that coffee table and it would take me out.
Flip right over.
It had no muscle, it had no power, no anything except that it was there, and when it hit me below my center of gravity and I continued to attempt to move, I would fall, okay? And be very angry about it and confused. All right? So, where's the coffee table here? Right here. And then what? If I don't move him in that direction, it's not going to happen. Does that make sense? Okay? Now, because it's not a knee tap, in a knee tap I can continue to run. I can't continue to run here. All right? But there is something that I can do. No. All right? Is I'm going to come in, step, and if I'm leaning too far back this way, all I'm going to do is hop and hop. Understand? It doesn't take much. Does this make sense? Okay? Let's try this out. What degree do I turn?
90.
90. All right? Am I going to do it like this? No. No. All right? If I go 90, am I going to go?
That's your foot.
All right?
Question real quick.
Yes.
When show me how close you are whenever you're hopping, like versus not hopping.
So, what I want to do, and they call this kazushi, all right? In Japanese, the study of balance is called kazushi, okay? They account for 8 different directions, all right? And what I'm doing here, when I first come in, is when I do that back step, and I have to leave out some details, guys, because it would take a year, okay, to teach everything. When I'm coming in, I'm actually pulling him to this side. I'm putting his weight here so that when I come in, he can't remove it. Because if you remove that leg with his weight there, he's going to fall down, or, which is going to be the follow-up to this, all right, he's going to leave himself vulnerable to snapping. Does that make sense? Okay. So I go to my first jiu-jitsu tournament. I don't know what to do. All right. You get into the hand fight because I don't listen. And I go one-on-one. All right. I go collar tie. I completely forget. Oh, okay. All right. And then what am I going to do? I can hop. Yep. That's it. Okay. Does that make sense? Hippity hop. Yep. Hop. All right. Let's drill this. Please be mindful of each other's knees. Okay. What drives me crazy is like in tournaments and stuff, guys will do things that have a solid base in reality, but they do them poorly, and it costs their opponent. All right, guy experienced this. All right, if someone were to do that in the tournament, I would cripple them for life to save people. Okay, would disconnect the top part of their leg from the bottom part of their leg. All right, it irritates me. All right, guys, let's partner up. Do it from collar ties. Do it from both. All right, because the reality is, I forget things. I get tired. I'll double collar tie. All right, I try everything I can not to because it becomes a pain in the butt. But because of this technique, I'll be able to compensate for my failures. All right, which is a deep part of this. All right, failing is a big part of this. All right, let's go.
God, we're all like moaning and moaning.
I know.
Oh, yes, Kelly. That's how you do it.
I did too.
You Kelly. You paid attention.
Apparently,
Is this what we're talking
the inability to
They paid attention. Now?
Hey,
What's happening here?
Watch Kelly, that's a crippling yourself.
I like this shirt.
Put his foot under my body.
You laugh, then you're not going to be able to do anything anymore. Everyone's going to call you a pirate.
No, you look fun. Girlfriend.
Saw me going down.
Yep, girls don't like one-legged dudes.
Saw me going down and he goes, oh yeah, let's put him on my own leg.
Oh, yeah. Sounds smart.
Poser.
Here.
Give me your shirt. You're not wearing that. He's from Morocco. And his name's Heifer. Let's go. Right.
That's not one.
We do the project.
Said what?
We don't listen.
It's hard.
Yeah, that's what you normally do.
It's hard for me to like stop.
This time,
This?
just don't
Yeah.
put your foot there.
I didn't.
I just
Yeah.
good.
Take myself out too.
What?
No need to lift, Aaron.
Yeah.
All right. We ain't fancy. We're ninja, not samurai.
Right.
This is what happened.
Coffee tables. Coffee tables don't lift anybody. They just exist. Oh man, there is sweat on the back of this chair.
You.
Guy on the inside
I
again.
know. It's happening more here than the what?
They just keep it
Huh?
here
Talk
and
about
out
that,
nowhere,
girl.
man.
Get back to work.
We should have music.
You just come from cheerleading?
Stay on your
Yes,
ball
hip
your
rally.
foot. So you
Oh.
can turn. Leave your foot there. and
They do
flip
that in
it
college?
Go, man.
I didn't
A lot
know.
of people showed up. Like, I was
What?
expecting nobody to come. Pep rally?
Oh
A lot of people came. Ready?
Kelly, you better move your foot. I'm trying not to land on your
Yeah,
foot.
I did.
No, don't drop to your knees. Keep your foot up and bring him. And then once he falls, then he can go down.
I was like, get some frames.
Because you don't wear knee pads. It's always a reason.
Sorry. Gosh, watch out for Cecil, guy.
My ears.
Sorry, I was wondering.
Cheer and it got worse. I run and
Don't lift him. If you feel like you don't have the juice to get him over it, just hop one. It'll show up.
It's so hard.
I'll try to put your hand over there.
don't know what to tell you, Kevin. You gotta keep showing up. See, Rhino's catching up to you.
It happened. I'll tell you right now. Everyone thinks, oh, I'm the best there ever was. One time.
One time.
And he's been out for the injury for a long time.
Yeah, he's been out too.
Happens to me in high school.
Watch what happens, I'll tell you. This ain't permanent.
Come on.
Only one time.
I can't have him being there.
I was
Raptor
like,
can fuck you up then.
yeah.
Because Raptor fucked Rhino up. It is so funny. Rhino gets so pissed. There's the feelings.
Yeah.
If I actually try, I can do both.
Could you?
Yes, I could.
You should be trying it every time.
Why don't we try?
It's
He
not
was asking what his best friend Little is.
Swim.
Alright, let me correct this back step here.
He's just like you.
That's what you
Going
do.
to other sports.
I fucked y'all on the back step.
Nah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I fucked it up.
too good for
No,
that.
I fucked.
No, I said you'll be able to fuck him up.
Alright, we ever seen Fantasy
He's
Flight
out.
movies?
What?
Let me go. Like that? With a side kick. Alright, yeah. If you ever take karate, this is
There's a camera.
a kick that we do. Alright? That's what we need to do. Okay? So I'm here, and I see that? Make sense? Alright? So shuffle. I shuffle.
Wow, she took
Alright,
credit for
let's do
that.
it. This is the
Jiu-jitsu, man.
Shuffle step.
Let's go, Santa Cruz.
Get up.
I do the ball.
I'm tired. See you old.
What are you,
What,
dude?
7th grade? You got your old dad.
7th grade? You're not even in high school yet.
Kind of hurt.
Okay.
No, great home. No.
Is that to shuffle step? So,
Are you going 90 degree or are you going straight back?
So remember, here, instead of,
I don't know.
You tell me. You wasn't here for that.
She like just left.
Not straight back, but look to your left.
Use your speed a little.
yeah.
Yeah, I want you at 90. Now bring her over your leg.
You can be fast,
I heard you're
Kelly.
fast.
Okay?
I heard you're fast.
Kelly. Look at that. He was like,
That's
he's
a good
like,
break
in his head,
ball.
I felt like he was like, be fast. Be fast.
I can't wait to come to one of your football games.
I'll hit you.
You couldn't catch me. If I wasn't pregnant and didn't have a hurt knee, I'd race you right now.
Faster than
I will
me.
fuck you up in a race, bro.
It's crazy. I'm fast.
Like I'm like fat. I'm
And
actually
that little
fast.
thing right there is faster than me. It's the stupidest thing ever.
I am not fast. I'm not either.
Go out and run your ass. Fuck crazy.
I can run a
I'm
long
really
distance.
fucking. I'm really fucking.
I think it's just hate.
Competitiveness. I've always been like that though. I used to tell my mom, I used to just run in the hallway. I'd be like, Mom, I'm the fastest. And she's like, yeah. And then I was at school and it was a race and then I was smoking.
What the conversation?
I would race all the boys on the playground and then they'd be like, let's try it again. So I would just smoke them again. I never won. I became really popular.
What if I do this? Like,
Hop! Hop!
even if I do this?
Hop!
He said hop. He said
Hop
hop,
away from
stupid.
him. Yes. All right.
I'm getting it. But you just hop around them. Even if they're
So I come in here, all right, I feel that, I hop away from him here. All right, I'm a dead weight. I'm a dead weight on him. Don't hop around him. That means we're staying close to a center of gravity. I need a center of gravity to move from here to here. If I can move a center of gravity from here to here, you'll have no post. If I go like this, I'm not moving him at all.
Next weekend's the first football game.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so you come this Saturday. You just shut him up.
God damn it, that's disgusting.
You can shut Rhino up. Keep your hands up though. If you just take him down, you could actually fuck him up and then he'll be mad.
Well,
If you actually keep your hands up though. You don't have any, you have a good takedown. You take him down.
oh, you should have seen his takedowns. They're horrible.
Too. today? But
Yeah.
bless your touch.
Hey, Timmy, turn your Kazuchi on,
I mean,
make
Rhino's
it better,
better.
and you won't have the
Rhino's
same problems, okay?
Oh,
So-
yeah.
He actually has like
You
one
did
of
fine.
those double legs.
Yeah.
Tighten it
If
down,
you actually
tighten it
want-
down.
We didn't shoot
That's
each
what's
other.
I didn't try. I didn't try. I did a
Because
single.
both
No, he
of my
was
kids
doing-
are like that. They can
No,
be
Sarah, he was doing
amazing
really good with,
most sports.
Dude, when it's
They
like
Better.
competition time.
Ugly, but better.
Oh my God, I hate you.
No, he was
Seriously,
actually
guys.
though, I guess
he was
he's
doing
so
really good
frustrated.
snapping it
Take it
to
up a
get
little bit
some.
further.
It frustrates me so
Oh,
much.
gymnastics.
I hate him.
Even Colton, like, he's
not a
doing
pep
really
rally.
super right now.
Hands
He's
down.
doing
Cartwheels.
Car wheels.
He's like in the
Can't do a
middle.
cartwheel.
He's not the biggest. and he's not
Snap
the
my neck.
But there's
I wanna learn
yeah,
this
he's not as fast as I expected.
So what does he
There's a
do?
lot
All
of
right.
there's a lot of kids that
This next thing we're gonna talk about.
I
This next thing we're
think
gonna
he's
talk
doing
about.
receivers too, actually.
All right.
I can't catch.
Are you doing receivers? Aren't
It is
you?
a very important concept that I have found a way to slot in. Okay? I need you to understand this. This is not only here, this is everywhere that you wrestle. This is the other half of wrestling. All right, you have takedowns and everything else. And then on the other side, that no one talks about because they've been doing it since they were this big, is the snap down. The snap down keeps a guy honest. If you don't have a snap down, you don't wrestle. Okay? All right? Even in judo, they have snaps. All right? It's a big, important part of wrestling. Huge. All right. So, if we're in this position, all right, got the face of my father, and I move in, and his leg is too far away, I'm not going to chase this leg out. Okay? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to snap him down. Okay? Why does that work? What is a snap down?
You're breaking their posture.
How?
You try to put their face on the floor.
Yeah.
Yes, he's right. That's the movement. If Aaron's standing straight up, and I try to put his face on the floor here, all right, that's how my
Come on, Kirk, you get in.
hernia is going to explode. Okay? But
Too much.
what if he was hiding his legs from me? You understand? So if someone is hiding their legs from here, all right, I have to have that. But what's going to happen? He doesn't want to be snapped down.
Yeah. Posture up. That's what it is.
He's got to bring that leg back, right? He has to bring his leg back. If he doesn't, he cannot float. He doesn't have little rocket packs in his head, okay? He has to bring it back or get snapped. I am super okay with either one. All right, two big concepts here. One, the snap down. The snap down, the snap down. I'm wrestling somebody and they're doing the jiu-jitsu wrestling stance. All right, both legs back. I win. I win.
That's even better. Really snap.
Yeah. So, and I want you to. I don't want you. Look, in wrestling, they'll club. They call it a club. They stop calling it a snap. All right, but if you do that in jiu-jitsu, someone can be like,
That hurt my neck.
"You hurt my neck." All right. So,
Oh, you just wait.
but what you can do, all right, is see if I can take his face and turn it into a melon. All right, on the ground, because that's what I try to do. All right, it's up to him whether or not he puts his hands out. You understand? That is the snap. He does not have to respond to that. All right, but if he does, if I go snap and he brings his legs in, all right, got him. Does that make sense? All right.
Are we hooking our?
Still put all that.
Are we planning or are we hooking our feet?
We are blocking. I can be this far out. All right, it's not ideal, but look, all I'm doing is tapping. When I go like this is not this. All this is like a lot. If I go a knee tap without the tap, what's he gonna do? Shuffle.
What's the ideal position for our feet?
Ideal. I kazushi all that weight there, and I block, preferably at the knee. Okay? Because if I'm too low, you might be able to step over. Okay? So up here, when he tries to step, it's much harder. Make sense? Okay?
And we don't want to hook our feet.
If you hook your leg, you're gonna find a way to damage yourself and him. All right? If I come in and I go, I had to let go. Do you understand? Because we'd have gone down wrong there. It'd have gone real bad. That move is illegal in judo. Okay? They do it a lot of times from right here, and then they come back, and it's blowing a lot of knees out. And it's pretty low percentage. The flying scissor, also illegal in judo. All right? Because they've blown a lot of knees out with it. Completely legal in jiu-jitsu, y'all.
And MMA.
And MMA. So you've got to know that they exist. But here's the cut putt. Why don't I use that to blow their legs out? I'm all about it. Okay? But not in here. But there are always, I'm trying not to sound like a nut job. It's better for both. It's more consistent. If I have to rely on winding my leg all the way around here to make this move work, anyone see where the problem is? You're gonna get time, posture, everything. All right, so what's better for both is if I learn to be subtle. Okay? The only thing that the snap down's not gonna cover, all right, is what you saw he did earlier, is when I snap and he brings that lead leg in. All right, you're gonna have to have better answers, okay? Kochigari. But today, I want osoto gari, osoto, O-S-T-O gari, at a 90 degree. All right, so it's a little untraditional. All right, it's like in between Hiza and osoto. All right, snaps. Do the snap. So I want you to come in here. And I'll tell you, look, in jiu-jitsu especially in the lower belts, oh my God. All right, they're here, okay? They're here. Give me a snap, 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 snap. Understand? Does that make sense? When in doubt, Red, like if you're going, snap. Seriously, it will buy you time you need. Okay? Remember that. When in doubt, whip it out. What?
I don't know.
Yes. All right. All right, guys. I like to put it straight in sometimes. All right, guys. That's a comedic term, not a orientation term. All right. Let us snap. All snap.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question real quick.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, sir.
Ow.
Yeah.
I better be good at this.
You like cut my ear.
Yeah.
All right. But it was, I could see it happening. No, I could see it happening.
Smack him up a little bit, you know? So in Sensei State, we should do some combat kicks and slap him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go against him. I'll beat you piece you up, bro.
Yeah, I bet your mom slapped the shit out of you.
I'm too good for that.
I do.
Wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, no.
Probably slapped me. You probably get so mad. Mommy, why would you do that?
So trying. She always trying
How do you snap with this double?
Yes, that's what a snap looks like.
I did so right!
Finally.
How do you snap with this double?
Good job,
Let
traffic
me
cone.
go.
So I gotta get
Fuck
rid
you,
of
right?
it.
It's almost like it's not ideal.
Fuck you.
Keep hopping and get your kazushi right. I'm not this. I'm here.
Is it because I'm beating them with my head?
So you're gonna, my wife is
When
gonna
I'm snapping, it's like full snap and comes down.
No, your kazushi, now, this is where it changes. If I snap straight down, I'm just getting availability back. I'm just going, boom, now the leg's back. I still need to bring that kazushi over.
Where did you meet your girlfriend? School?
I still need that kazushi.
Y'all in the
If I
same
come in
class? Is she smart? Did you copy her homework?
She's not smart.
That's what I asked him
She is.
originally, okay? That's the funny part. I asked, he said, oh, I met two girls at school.
You said two.
They're my friends, you know, and I asked, I said, are they smart? And he said, one of them's really smart, the other one.
Oh!
And then like a week later, he goes, oh, mom, she's smart.
Rib, okay?
She's smart.
Alright, keep going, y'all. Keep going.
And then,
It's the rib
like
thing.
last week,
5 and
He's
5.
like,
You're
oh.
done for the night.
I have a new
Way to break
girlfriend.
your brother.
And I said, I hope it's not a dumb one.
I've done, look, I've seen this before, I've done this before. Continue on, you're over them now. Way to break your brother. Good job.
Ready? You want us to start?
That's what happened in my competition too.
Yeah. Let's go here. It's gonna be an injury that you have to deal with, but you're only doing that way because he only weighs like 15 pounds. Okay? So, if you.
135 actually.
Yeah, whatever.
I should weigh as much.
You're about 135 total.
Not gonna die, are you?
Don't worry about it. There's nothing to do.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Just gotta take him back.
Well, we love you, buddy.
Look, I've done this a couple times. I've seen it. Continue training. We don't stop training for injuries.
That's right.
No, don't move. No problem. Moving will feel like you're gonna die.
I know.
So there's the running pictures and stuff.
The stupid one. The 140.
And I was like, so,
No, she has all 90s.
oh, and then like the week later, he goes, oh, she's smart. And then like last week, he comes back, he has a new girlfriend. He's like,
Well, blow your own leg out there, Leah.
Okay.
and he starts cringing.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like,
You
oh.
tell me. You tell me about it.
I
So
thought
you were
I,
dating
come to
this
your
girl and now
class
you're dating
anytime.
I'm not
No.
saying I thought I did.
Sister, same yeah.
Yeah, I get out of that family
Yeah,
too.
maybe I
I
should
live
do
in
that.
school, so like, you gotta have we have a cafeteria, so I just eat whatever's in calf, and they always have a lot of carbs.
Sometimes it's okay.
So he has to get back at all.
Try to.
My promo goes here. So whenever
Sit
you
straight up.
They're blaming it on work. But he wasn't training before he was working. And then I was like, bro, you were close to your dude. All I gotta do is train.
I
But he didn't want to
produced
do that. And
I,
then,
about.
I think he was just partying because like I saw him one time like around the time he was in a truck with 3 other people.
I couldn't move one time for 45 minutes. They had an entire MMA
no,
class.
it's not gonna take long. So I was trying so hard to keep him in here. But then like, and his mom's like, well, he's working.
It's separate. There's a lot more
She's like,
going
well,
on
he
in
hates
there
it.
than
I'm
just the
like,
rib. It's not just
yeah, you
bloated
realize it's
bone.
like
There's
working
ligaments and
actually
muscles
sucks.
and
Like,
sadness
duh.
and all
She's like,
kinds
you
of
just
things. And if
treat
they
it
get
like shit.
separated,
No, he
those
treats
things
people like
break
shit.
apart. I saw one time I
And
saw a
then
rib come off.
You don't like when
right.
it's reciprocated. That's all it is.
Like
I
it
was
was out of
"What the fuck
socket.
has
And I was
to
like,
do?"
bro, you shouldn't be
Duh.
training today. He's like, fuck it. I kicked him in that rib. And he's like, oh! Last time I saw him, I was like, yep, he died.
You're right, it does hurt more when
That was Aaron.
Trying to force him to be here because I
Oh,
was like, I knew
yeah,
if
that.
he
I
was
watched
in there,
Aaron
he'd
one
be in
time.
jail,
I
'cause
brought my
that's the
daughter
only
in.
one
I finally
that was
convinced her to
like,
do jujitsu. She's
Stop
about
doing dumb
14.
stuff.
I go, come on, let's do jujitsu.
But I knew
She's
there was
like,
a
fine, I'll
problem.
try it
He's
out.
like,
I come in and
"Who's
Aaron's
this friend with, like,
rolling,
fucking
and all of a sudden
whatever?"
Right,
Aaron
Picks him
that's
up.
why I
he snaps his
said,
finger right
because
now.
we're
Who?
Just like
What?
this.
because he
God
asked
damn
me,
it.
he's like,
And she looks at it and she
and
goes,
I was like,
ew, gross, I'm not
I
doing
was like,
this.
it's different. I feel like I heard
No!
Yeah,
It's
how did
really
you
a
produce
big
that?
Like,
How did you
and why
produce
just
that kind of?
1-year-old?
Child?
Yeah.
Oh, no, she's
Right,
extremely
that's why I
violent.
said,
She's
I said,
extremely gross.
like, that's.
She sent me a
Like,
video.
you know,
They're trying to get you in trouble.
She's
And
like, that's gross, I'm not doing
all
it.
they gotta do is outrun you, man.
You're right, it does hurt sitting up.
I was telling my friends that sometimes I get like jujitsu bruises.
Look, I Googled the rib thing and it'll come up at
Yeah, I do Indian birds from side
Like,
control.
that
My
person.
submission.
Why is that pig squealing like that? Bring it back.
No, bro, you can't do. You gotta hold on to the wall.
Yeah, you do that and you
No, you
start.
have to hold on to the ball with your hands
offense or defense?
He's wide receiver and
Offense.
your dad said bowl.
I don't play
He
defense.
said
Careful with how far you reach that leg out. I don't want to fall on top of your knees.
Right.
Okay.
That's him.
So am I waiting with him on?
Let me see.
Step?
I'm gonna watch now.
no. Not his head. I'm like that guy can get a concussion like that.
Slot is like a
He ain't even holding it with 2
Are you
hands.
ready?
That's not
No,
his
you're
head.
supposed to hold it with 2 hands when you run through people like that.
His dad wants him to do this. I said no. We need to save as much
That's
brain
right.
cells as possible.
That was right.
That was very.
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. That was how much.
I get scared and think that I'm
Stop.
They said
so I
don't
just
do
like let me go.
You
Like
should.
that's how I said use fucking stiff arm.
Keep on.
No, I can't do that either.
Because look, when you
Every
rotate
time I
down.
try.
Look, here's the danger. If I plant my feet there and she ends up taking me that way,
I'm right
it's on my knee. But look, if I have the balls in my feet, it's okay.
Yeah, but he also said slot.
Yeah,
That's
slot
right.
is
You
like-
should. That's what I'm saying.
I want to like kind of resist it, but I don't.
Don't do that. Resistance is through technique. Okay.
Well, like,
I keep
No,
wanting to,
no,
but
sometimes
not.
the ball gets thrown too.
so you're a receiver.
Most of the time I just do
Okay.
it.
Running
Like not
your
one.
turn.
Hey, Keisha, I want you to get so good at snap downs that I want to name you Snap Down. Okay?
Wide receiver.
Okay.
Just like a nickname.
Yeah.
So, but they're not just straight down, right?
But,
Can I kiss my butt?
We'll do another day where I do nothing but snap. But I try to take
You
you
don't even
down.
have a butt. It's like
But it's not just.
No. Push, pull, all that
go
stuff's
roll
still in
or
effect.
something.
It's like to the side.
We'll do
Come
something.
on,
Kelly.
It's to the place their foot isn't.
This is your moment.
Come on, Kelly.
So first,
So if I'm
You need
here,
it, obviously.
if I snap her here, her foot's
You need
there.
it, obviously.
I snap her.
I can't, bro. You're too fat.
Dude, Rhino already fucked you up, bro. Rhino's fucked you up today.
I don't know where we're about to roll.
That's what you get for long ass hair, bro.
Hey, that's a good technique. Hold the hair, then you can
Go
beat
to
them to
Ashi. Go to
death.
Ashi, girl.
I don't know how to do that.
Wait, I
That's
thought you
tomorrow.
did.
Watch your right leg. Watch your right leg.
Oh, she's tomorrow.
This isn't good.
no.
Save you.
Yeah, you gave up some precious territory there.
Let go of my hair!
Let go of me.
No, you let go of me first.
I told
All
you
right,
it's
we're
like
about to roll, California. So let your mother free, please.
That's what it's like fighting my mom. She always finds something small that hurts so bad.
Right.
She like bends my fingers backwards and like, I'm sorry.
If you don't know, then you have to.
Like my mom's a midget. Like, she's so short. And she,
She's a midget.
like I'm over
Cute
here
anyway,
every
even
single
if I
day,
know.
twice a day. And she's like bending my fingers back. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, because she's doing so harder. And she already has like, it's already far. That's the first, she already has it.
Hit the timer. That's your first
No,
one.
he's
Go, we are rolling.
Come on, let's say.
now!
I get out of it. There, Kelly's mine.
Yeah.
Come on.
And take that.
Just
Let him
rolling now.
roll in.